Okay, you guys, I'm so excited. I want to talk to you tonight about your Facebook and getting out there for social media and just utilizing it to grow your business because, our team is absolutely a belly to belly group. We love to party. We love to get out there and meet people through blitzing. But at the same time, social media is an excellent, excellent way to make connections with people and to get to know them when sometimes you can't. Maybe they live farther away. Maybe they're someone that was just in town when you blitzed them. And then maybe you want to meet new people from other countries. Maybe you're looking to expand in another country or another area, even just another town, and you want to meet more people in those areas. So we're going to talk about how to make those connections. So we've talked before on Facebook how to add friends and go to suggestions and add suggested friends, and you don't want to be spammy about it. You want to just go adding people all over the place. But if you have a couple suggested friends and you add some people and you add them to your list, then we're gonna talk about that. And we're gonna talk about what works for making connections. Because I think too often we're making lists and that's it. We're still hoping those lists show up on our newsfeed. We're not being very intentional about them. And I think we just need to be a little more intentional about them. So I want to share with you guys what's working for me and what we're going to do. So I'm going to share my screen with you. Perfect. And I'm going to Facebook here. All right. And as you can see, I'm in my Facebook. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to make a list first of all. Because some of you on here might not have made a list yet. Now, the reason we make lists is because Facebook, some of us have like 3, 4, 5,000 friends. And it's not possible to see everybody in your friends list on your news feed. It's just not possible. You're not going to lay in bed and scroll through for 3, 4, 5,000 people to read their stuff. So Facebook has lists to help with their algorithms so that you can see people and they will see you. Now, the more you're interacting with people, the more you're going to show on their news feed as well. So what we do is we go to our main page. Now, this has to be done on a PC, but I find after you've made your list, it's so easy to manage through your mobile phone. Just get on a PC for this, but you go down and you go to friends, okay? And you hover over and this little more button comes up. See how it's not there, and you hover and it's there. Okay, go into more. Oh, I just saw that, Darcy. No, you did not miss it. See, it's on. I just saw your comment there. And these are all my different lists that I have. Now, some are going to automatically be made. So you take a look, like my high school, my university, where I've worked, Sylvan Lake. Some automatically get grouped already. But you can see I've made different ones. So when I blitz somebody, I put them into my blitzing leads. It makes it a lot easier for me to remember when I've blitzed and I go, hey, can I add you to my Facebook? And then when they are added to my Facebook, I go to their name, I scroll down, I add them to this list, okay? Loyals, because I want to be in touch with them. I want to follow them. I want to get to know them. I want to get to know their life and have them see me too. And then when there's a promo like the BOGO wraps, I can just go and post this to my loyals saying, log into your account, there's BOGO wraps. And then I can also click my loyals and see the names in there and inbox them privately too. It's like making a notepad list, and I can have it all online and not have to have papers around the house. Okay, so for example, fan page friends. So as I'm meeting people on my fan page and we connect in my fan page and we become Facebook friends, I put them in here, okay? So let's use this one for an example. Now, as I go in, you can see there are 53 people on this list at the moment. And look, if I click them, only their stuff shows up in my newsfeed. So for example, Tanya is saying, she has a thing, toss your hair in a bun, drink some coffee, put on some gangster rap, and handle it. Okay, that's funny. I like it. So I'm laying in bed. On my smartphone, it's actually easier because I can just click that list and then I can scroll through like I normally would, and it's only them on there. But I'm on my PC showing you right now, so that's fine. Now, when you're going through your notifications, personally, when I open up my notifications in the morning, I scroll through. Oh, they liked it. They liked something. I can't remember what post. Oh, they liked it. If someone comments, I'm very likely to check out what their comment is. So you need to be commenting more on people's things and not just liking their stuff. Liking is great, but you need to write something as well. It's going to show up for her. She's going to see it. She's going to check out, what did Kirsten Johnson write? Oh my gosh, let me go see who's this Kirsten Johnson chick, because I probably remember her as Unstoppable Mother, so Kirsten Johnson's going to be like cool and new for her, right? Oh, what kind of stuff? Oh, look, I can tell right away what she's into. Okay, she's got a nice profile. Well, I mean, I'm assuming it's a nice profile picture, maybe. I've got a nice profile picture. I've got a nice banner. I have a quote in it. I scroll down a bit. Who is she? A boss babe? That sounds kind of cool. Running an empire. 2 boys. Top on the earner. It works. Wow. Okay. She's kind of funny. She puts little funny things. What else has she got? Who's this Kirsten girl? Oh my gosh, look at that before and after. Oh, someone's talking about how much they appreciate her. Oh, I see more stuff, like praying for her team. Like it's stuff that's going to be on my timeline that's really going to interest her, right? She might think like, wow, that's kind of neat, and then question more. Now, if you logged in right now and went to my profile, you will not see this post. You will not see it because if you take a look here, there's no globe, but it's a post made to lists. So only people on my list are going to see this post. Now, because there's only 50 people on that list that I made, chances are really good it's going to show up in their newsfeed. Chances are really good it's going to show up in their newsfeed for that reason alone. Now, because I commented and I'm interacting with Tanya, she's probably going to start seeing my stuff in her newsfeed as well. She's going to start commenting on my stuff. I'm commenting on hers. She's going to start seeing stuff way more often. Okay, now let's start going through. This is what I just do at night, okay? Now, I take a look. Oh, look at this Bridget. She shares stuff about like money. Okay, you know what might happen? I might post my next Wrap Cash, and I'm going to make sure I go, look at this money. It's not just good luck. It's earned. It was easy. It took me 5 minutes. And I'm going to make sure I post it to Bridget's list. Okay? You're going to take a look. You're going to start noticing things about people, you know, and you're going to start seeing things. So I might even comment on hers. She wanted people to type amen. Boom. She's going to get a notification that I commented. Obviously, she doesn't get a lot of comments. So when she sees her notification, she's going to go, oh my gosh, she's commenting on my post. Because she doesn't get a ton. So she's going to really, really notice it. Okay, next. I keep scrolling through, looking for different things. Okay, no one will be able to stand against you all the days of your life, as I was with Moses, so I'll be with you. I'll never leave you nor forsake you. I think that's awesome. And I might just do the pray hands or something like that. I'm on my PC, so let's see if I can even get it on here. I don't know. So I might just say, right? Might just go through. Well, I probably won't comment on that, but get right in there like, miss you too. Just joking. Okay, this is actually one of my favorite people to follow. I'm really connecting with her, so I like to check out her stuff and see what's going on, and I just think her daughter's amazing. So, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry about that. So I might comment on that a little bit later anyways. Jill has turned into a friend of mine as well, and oh my gosh, that is actually a super funny picture, so I might be like, cutest pic ever. Okay, so you get the point. Now, I've interacted with her, she's interacting with me, she's gonna see my stuff, I'm making posts, and I'm commenting and interacting. Now, I'm going to tell you what the biggest mistake people have been making is they are only liking stuff. And then the second biggest mistake is people don't even have lists. So you got to get those lists, and then you got to do more than just like. You have to like and comment on things, and be genuine about it. You don't just want to, pick anyone to just say anything just to get it. So, how do you view people on your list from your phone? Oh, you answered that. Thank you. Okay, perfect. So, guys, that's the main trick to it. Now, you want to go through, you want to be intentional about the list you're making. And then I'm going to stop this share for a second because I want to show you when you're on your phone how you can start adding more people. Okay, so I'm going to go into my Facebook app. Okay. And you notice how when you go to that little like bottom, the three lines at the bottom corner, it opens it up. And so up comes, I've added them to my favorites. So these are some of my favorite lists, say future friends, etc. So I click on future friends. This is what I do when I'm in bed instead of scrolling all the news feeds. I even have one for teen because I like to keep in touch with you guys too and see. I don't want you to get lost in my news feed, and I have to update that actually still. So that's a good reminder, but I want to be able to do that. So now my news feed is strictly my future friends. So these are all like leads essentially, right? And so I go through this and I'm commenting. But so let's say, for example, I have somebody who ended up friend requesting me, or I friended them and I accepted. Okay, so what's going to happen is when you accept, so I click the little friend button at the bottom, and then at the top shows who recently accepted. So I click on that. Okay, and these 3 people recently accepted me. Well, Mia's on the team. We actually have a Zoom later. But, okay, take a look at the top one. She's new. So I'm going to click on her. Okay, and this is what I do. Now it goes to her page. You see the little friends button? I click on that. And look what pops up. Unfriend, unfollow, or edit friends list. I click edit friends list. And you can see I've already added her to potential DTs. Okay, that's my list. That's the list I have for people that have like expressed interest in being a distributor with me. Okay, so they're like a hot lead in a sense. Now, what I can also do is I can go to scroll down her page and I go to friends. Okay, now at the top goes suggestions, mutual, and all. I like to look at suggestions because at the end of the day, Facebook is suggesting them because you have at least one mutual friend with them. So I might click add friend, maybe 5 or 10 maximum. And because they see we have a mutual friend, they'll accept me. Now, what I've done with a big group of UK leads is one of them accepts me. So then I go to her Facebook page and I go to suggested friends after I added her to my list. Suggested friends now has 2 or 3 mutual friends. That's what Facebook looks for, the most mutual friends. So I click friend, 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 friend. Now, another 1 or 2 of those accepted my request. So I went to their page and I went to add list to the UK, and then I put in suggested friends again from my phone, the suggested friends at the top when I click their friends list. And in there, now it's 4 or 5 mutual friends. I'm seriously at like 30 mutual friends with some of these people. Like I always joke that I'm totally going to get invited to the next bachelorette party because they're just going to assume like I went to high school with them or something. Like I just have so many mutual friends. I have to go check because I'm like, it's so rare that I have like 30 mutual friends unless it's one of us because we all just have each other as friends. And I'm like, is this a lead or is this a It Works distributor? Because I've met like 30 or 40 mutual friends with some of them. It's just crazy. But it's literally what you do. You just keep going through the system over and over. And I keep adding people and then I comment and I talk with them. So scrolling your Facebook every day and looking at each other's status updates is doing nothing for your business. If you're going to sit in bed and scroll Facebook, scroll through your lists. Go to your lists, okay? Like I said, if you click on them, if you click on your lists, okay, you add them to your favorites. I'll show you how to do that. Then they're in your favorites on your phone, and you'll go through. So I'm going to screen share and show you how to do that. Okay. So here's favorites. Okay. You go down to your lists. Oops. Little hardcore there. Okay. I think it's in here. Okay. So let's say blitzing leads. I hover over it, add to favorites. Okay. These will show up when you're going into clicking those three little lines there. When you click those and you start scrolling through here, favorites comes up and it shows the ones that you really, really want to look through. So it's really quick and easy to find from your phone because no one's going to bed with a laptop, right? So 2014, like so 2014. So you're in bed with your iPhone, your Android, whatever. You want them on your list. You want to go through that. You want them in your favorites so you can access them really quickly. Anytime you find yourself bored and looking through Facebook, you might as well be working your business. And if you're intentional and you're making connections, that's what's gonna do it. Now, if you're looking to add people from another country, let's say you really want to expand to Germany. Let's say you really want to expand to the UK. Let's say you just want to expand into Texas. Let's say you're going on holidays, in 5 months to California. You can just go and you go into like what I've done to start my UK and Australia. I went to like a rugby page, okay, football for them, or soccer. A soccer page, football for them. I've done rugby for Australia too. And I went in and yeah, it's all guys on there. I didn't choose the guy, but I went to a guy's page and I looked at his friends list and I picked a girl that I thought, you just kind of run through it and look. I picked a girl and I clicked add friend. When she accepted my friend request, I went to her page, I went to suggested friends, and I started adding some of her friends. Then when remember that same cycle, then I went to, and then I added them to lists. I added them to UK, I added them to Australia list, whatever it was. And then I went to her friends page when she accepted mutual friends or suggested friends, add. You don't need too many. You don't need to go to Facebook jail, but it's a great way to expand it. And if you're really feeling just like, sometimes in your days, you're with the kids way too much. You can't get out and blitz. It's an off day. There's flus going around. You have no parties. Things are slow. Then just get your Facebook rocking and start commenting and liking. It is almost a little more work, I'm not going to lie, than going and doing a party, because you go to your party, you're done an hour and a half. You've made connections. You're friends already. They know you. They've seen you. They've interacted with you. So you're going to want to, you'll be able to sign them a lot quicker. But on Facebook, it's going to take more time. Now, I've got to tell you guys, you need to start going live on your Facebook. People, you want to connect faster with your leads and your on your lists, then go live. Go live for them. Create a Facebook event for just your lists and invite them to a live showing of the party pad. Because you can just invite lists to those. It doesn't have to be, maybe I can show that too, actually. Okay, I'm going to screen share that because I've done that where I'll make a Facebook Live event and only my lists see it, and then they can attend or not attend, and I make a great event out of it. So go into your events, create. Maybe it's a BOGO sale, maybe it's maybe it's she lost how much weight, and you can talk about the system, from your home. Date and time. Let's just move it along just in case I accidentally start it. And then they're like, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. She lost, 300 pounds in 30 days and things are incredible and life's never been the same and people just get enough of her now, something exciting for people. And I got to move this. Sorry, I have to move my little bottom bar because I can't. So I'm going to create this private event. And then just be like, thoughtful for the time. So if you're doing UK, you're not going to do 8 o'clock at night here. You're going to probably do it at noon or 1. So it's 8-ish o'clock their time. And then, so when I'm inviting people, I'm inviting Facebook friends. In here, it gives me my options. I got to move my little bar out of the way, sorry. And I can go to suggested. I'm going to go to more. Okay, I really want to invite my fan page friends. Okay, select all. I'm not going to actually send them because then they'll get that and be like, what is all this gibberish? But you can go through future friends. Okay. Depends. I had to make another one because there's getting to be too many in there. UK, right? Select all, whatever case is. So you can go through and then you go live in your event. And then it's only them seeing it. You don't have to worry about your friends and family judging you. Maybe one person will show up, maybe not. You could do a live Facebook. You could do your own little party for them. You could do and just make posts if you wanted, just like a normal Facebook party. So there's so many options that you can do with this. I'm just going to delete this before I forget. And then there's so much that you can do with it that you guys have to remember. Guess whatever. Delete. Yeah. Sorry. So yeah, you're gonna be able to see so much more going on. It's just so incredible. So I hope that's kind of helping you out a little bit with giving you some more ideas on things and ways you could build your business online. If I know a lot of people have to do a lot of online work. And, we're doing as much as we can, belly to belly, but this is the best way to get to know people a lot faster. And if you're going live on your Facebook, that's going to help. They're going to see your personality. They're going to see your smile. They're going to see you're a real human being. They're going to see so much more about you. And just, you guys, you're a gorgeous group. You have so much confidence. Like, I would love to watch you guys live. I just don't be shy to get out there and put it out there. And just remember, there are people watching you that you've never met and you're trying to connect with. So you're having a good heart about it. You're being genuine about it. You'll feel less stressed because when you open it to your friends and family, that can be stressful. That can be nerve-wracking for sure. That's even worse, actually. But if you are doing it to total strangers, what's the worst that can happen? The worst that can happen is they can make a rude comment, I guess, but oh well. So I'm just going to look at some of the things. Potentials message you but not friend you on Facebook. How do you access private messages on your phone? Oh, you did?
That's what
Okay, that was from both.
Yeah.
Okay, I just didn't see the reply, so we're good. Another thing is on your Facebook, in your messages, like I check it on my phone all the time, but there's still another other folder. Get on your Facebook and look in there. Maybe I'll screen share and show you real quick. Because I always remember, like, I forget to check this one a lot. Hope there's no private messages coming in right now from people that don't want to be seen. But okay, so you go in here. Let's just hope and pray. I couldn't stop my screen share until you see it. But you have to go to message requests, okay, and more, filtered, archived. You got to look through all of them. Like, I have to go through this, obviously. I haven't in a few days. So, I mean, this person's asking more info on some things. So, I mean, a lot of them are going to be, people trying to pick you up from other countries, fortunately. But you might miss some. So I clearly have one I've got to get to. And as you can see, it's a lot of junk, but there is stuff in there that can be important too. I went through probably 10 messages the other day, or like last week, I mean, I hadn't been in over a month, and there were people asking about our system, asking about the wraps, and I was like, oh man, I'm so sorry to just be getting back to you, but unfortunately I didn't see this folder. So get into that one a little more often. And Bobo didn't get the reply. So potential messages you but not friend you on Facebook. How do you access? That's where you access it, what I just showed. How do you turn no's into a yes? I don't know. I haven't really had anyone say no to me where I try to convince them after, but I tend to just get people on the phone now. So after we've connected on Facebook, or I voice message a lot just to make more connections, then I tend to try to get them on the phone. My last Facebook Live video, I asked people to post below if they would like a phone consult with me. So I'm finding just talking to them and like actually caring about them, hearing their story, and really getting them on the right products is so much better. It's easier to take care of them and easier to want to work with them. So, all right, any more questions? You definitely can unmute yourself if you have a question as well. All right, well, you guys, that was nice and quick. Instagram, I'm not going over Instagram tonight. I'm just going to do Facebook. I find Facebook is just way more beneficial for me, and Instagram, it takes a lot more posting and direct messaging people, and a lot more time for sure. I'm not the expert at Instagram at all. I post on there for fun to see if something comes of it, but Facebook, I just find you get a lot more odds. I mean, they're even doing stuff like Snapchat type things right now, where your inbox, you can actually do private messages, and they can be secret, and you can have them delete in 5 seconds, 1 second, 5 seconds, 20 seconds, that kind of thing. So it's crazy. So they're even turning Snapchatty on us, and like Live, they've taken out Periscope essentially. I'm trying to think whose phone. Someone's got to answer your phone. Maybe it's a potential. But you know, essentially, like they've already taken out Periscope, so Facebook's just going to own everything. And I just feel like you might as well. And if you have time to do fan pages and you understand how to use them, okay, but you're way better off just using your personal page. I try to filter my fan page I've been working on for 7 years, and even then it's so up and down, but I filter everyone to my personal page. So you can do everything on your personal page now.
Kristen, I have a question.
Sure.
So the list, does that have to be specifically done from the computer? Or can it be done from your phone?
The list has to be done from your PC or computer, and then you can access everything from your phone. So then I move them to favorites, and that way it's a lot quicker to find on my phone.
Okay.
And yeah. So, just looking at any more questions. A session on fan pages, it's a possibility. I mean, essentially, if you start one up and you're posting all the time on it, and you're getting a target audience, like, so mine, for example, on Unstoppable Mother, I post a lot about kids, lots about quotes about that stuff. It gets shared a lot and builds a lot faster. To me, I've branded myself for 7 years. But if you're willing to put in a little bit of money for ads, it's still something that Brett is actually the brains behind my whole fan page, but it's not really something that's, you know, if you don't have any money to play with to see if it's working or not, it's not really something you want to just do, because you could end up wasting a lot of money. It's so unique to each fan page. What one thing works for mine isn't going to work for Megan's or Jacqueline's. And what's working for theirs might not work for mine. So it's such a target audience. You just have to get knowledgeable on your own brand and what you're doing and go from there. Could there be some time where we give some tips on it? Absolutely. That I'm going to have to ask Brett to do, or even Jacqueline. Megan's in her back office on her fan page a lot. So maybe somebody could run it. I'm definitely not a professional on it, so I wouldn't be comfortable doing it, but we can see if the opinions of others that run fan pages, what they think, and we'll get back to you. Okay, Jane? All right, I'm just seeing there's no more questions. All right, you guys. Well, that went a lot faster than I thought. So you guys are just soaking it up. Excellent learners. I love it. I still appreciate you guys taking time out of your evening to learn. and build your business. So I hope you're going to get to work and really, really take this online social media seriously. You're going to have to put yourself out there. You're going to have to go live. You're going to have to make some events and go live. You're going to have to test things out. You're going to have to go for it. But the beauty is that you can change things so your family and friends aren't watching, so you don't have to worry if that's something that scares you. It can just be your guests that are watching you from now on. So, okay, you guys, put yourself out there. Just go for it. No one ever grew without being a little bit uncomfortable. And if you want to get this thing global, because It Works International is going to be crazy massive. I mean, the markets that will be opening up are going to be multi-billion in sales alone. So the new countries and stuff that are to come in the future, they're going to be bigger than the US. They're going to be 3 times the US for each country that opens coming up. And that's not messing around. So you want to start getting out there. You want to start getting to know people in Europe, and you really want to start building it, because It Works hasn't even started. It Works USA is going to be one of the smallest countries open. And if that can put in perspective for you what's about to boom, then you'll take it serious and you're going to start meeting new people around the world and making some crazy connections. Because if you thought there was 0 chance of you ever being like a #1 income earner in the company, not even close. Not even close. Top 100 right now might even just be not even heard of in the next year or 2. So start laying the groundwork right now for yourself, because it can change in a heartbeat. And it will. So it's super exciting, you guys. Okay, till the next Zoom, we're going to have one. Mark your calendars. Monday night, 7:30 Mountain Time. Lindsay Hollins is going to do one on how she mass recruits 20 to 30 distributors a month. So mark your calendars. Monday night, she's going to train you on how she gets that done. Okay? I'm going to put up the image. It's a different Zoom room, but that image will be up for you guys. All right? You can